Hi, I'm Ms. Cruz, but you can call me Liz. Remember when computers were so big we had to leave them on the desk and we stored information on floppy disks even though they didn't flop? And they didn't save nearly as much information as what we have available today. Presentations were done on flip charts, and files were stored in cabinets. Calculators usually weren't allowed until high school and sometimes college, and Post-it changed the way we took notes in our textbooks. We could write something small and just mark the page and come back to it. These symbols of technology and software development companies are well known by students long before they even start school. These are just some of the tools that the students use today to communicate with each other, do their homework, play video games, read books, and do research for assignments. I'd like to present some of the issues that occur when you adopt technology into the classroom, some of the significant challenges that come with that new technology that you bring in, the advantages, the disadvantages, and of course the possible impact in your future as a teacher. So sit back, relax, and let's get started.
NMC report was established in 2002 and annually recognizes and describes emerging technologies that are most likely to have a large impact over the following 5 years in every sector of education. The report covers 65 countries. I will be focusing on the grades K through 12. My presentation covers 2 areas of technology in the classroom: adoption and challenges. The 3 areas I cover for each category will address the 3 things I found either more challenging or eye-opening. This graph is a model of the elements found in a creative classroom. All of the elements are meant to engage students through the use of various forms of technology that calls for higher order thinking. Teachers can no longer be casual users of technology in the classroom. They are expected to adapt their curriculum to a diverse collection of technology-based approaches. Teachers are also having to rethink how they see their function in the classroom. Learning is shifting to a student-centered concept, and teachers are becoming mentors. What was once considered best practices are being replaced with authentic and digital learning. Teachers are being pressured to integrate the technology-based tools in every aspect of teaching. Fortunately, teachers are being provided abundant opportunities for professional development. Teachers are learning how to balance class time and embrace new concepts such as the flipped classroom. All of this is leading to student-controlled learning. With the onslaught of information being pulled from the internet, there's a need for alternative licensing of the material available. Europe has funded policies for OER uptake and has gathered a global inventory of over 300 national and large-scale OER initiatives used to provide policy advice on the use of OER. Utah established an online public charter school founded on the concept that teachers and students must rely exclusively on OER for instructional content. This has saved millions of dollars because they aren't leasing content from corporate providers. Teachers looking for ways to integrate OER can find resources and training in the OER Commons online service. These are 2 of the resources that I found. We're moving away from the traditional classroom. Innovative approaches such as project and problem-based learning are being implemented. They allow for a multidisciplinary approach with a smooth flow from one subject to the next. Authentic learning is focused on connecting students with what is taught in the school to real-world issues, problems, and applications. Teachers will need to have a solid grasp on the pedagogies that support the use of technology in a student-centered class. It's been agreed that authentic learning prepares students for the skills they'll need at the college and professional level. With the focus on real-world issues, the problem is that authentic learning is mainly used in science, technology, and math education, even though it can easily support learning in a wide variety of disciplines. As more educators adopt the concept of authentic learning, there is a need for policies that can guide schools. Standards defining evaluation and authentic learning must be established. The report notes that it is a solvable challenge, with one of the solutions being the Common Core state standards. Some schools are looking at using 3D printing as one of the ways to achieve authentic hands-on learning. Since 95% of the schools that use technology as part of the curriculum rely on the cloud, computing has become a very complex issue. There is a need to protect student data. Some third-party vendors provide cheap software in order to gain student data for a profit. The issue lies in the fact that 20% of the districts interviewed don't have policies governing the use of online services, and less than 7% of contracts with school districts restrict the sale of marketing of student data by vendors. Presently, the laws meant to protect the safety of student data hasn't been able to keep up with the constant development of new technology and software. Creating concrete policy is not an easy challenge. The fact that the cloud provides services that bring on lower cost, increased efficiency, and encourage collaboration means that the cloud is going to continuously be a problem until policies are developed. The number of charter schools are growing. At the time of the report, there were 6,000 charter schools, which equates to 1.9 million students enrolled. That's small compared to the 49 million students in the public schools. Even though there is a large gap between the numbers, it's still a concern for public schools. Parents are unhappy with large public school classrooms and the little personalized attention their children receive. This problem is more than number of students in the classroom and attention from a teacher. It's also about the money. The report noted in 2012, Ohio deducted $774 million from public school budgets to fund charter schools. It's simple why. Charter schools are perceived to be more innovative with one-on-one technology programs, and the perception is that students are more engaged with access to high-caliber tools and technology. This shift in parents' perception of public schools is forcing public schools to be more progressive in finding ways to better engage all types of learners. Online learning is increasing, and in fact, students in Alabama are mandated to take an online course as a requirement for high school graduation. Its purpose is to prepare students for college and careers. The report called this issue a wicked challenge, but one that can be addressed. Thank you.